Welcome back to the Week in Rock. Former Whitesnake singer David Coverdale, often written off by critics in the 80s for being a Robert Plant wannabe, has now joined forces with Plant's old Led Zeppelin partner, guitarist Jimmy Page, and they've made a record together. See for yourself.
I was trying to get a project together for a second solo album, and I was wading through scores of demo tapes from different vocalists, and nothing was inspiring me whatsoever.
The last thing on earth I wanted to consider was reforming a Whitesnake, or forming a Whitesnake and doing a Whitesnake album. I really had enough of flamboyance and all that stuff. I'm curious about how open-minded people are going to be about this, because there's going to be a lot of preconceptions, of course, because of who Jimmy is.
It is rather curious that Jimmy Page, the architect of Led Zeppelin's influential sound, is now working with David Coverdale, whose 1980s band Whitesnake was so often accused of copying Led Zepp, even by ex-Zepp frontman Robert Plant.
If Whitesnake or somebody nick a couple of riffs and the drummer actually learns how to play the bass drum properly for a bit, and that they actually get it together for a couple of tracks, then look what happens. They are being Led Zeppelin, but they're not being a very good Led Zeppelin.
Perhaps Page found imitation to be the sincerest form of flattery. At any rate, he obviously has enough respect for Coverdale to work with him and to allow their new partnership to be named Coverdale-Page.
It was proposed via a little chain to my manager. Why not get together with David?
We've worked together almost 2 years now behind closed doors or whatever. Not on a concentrated basis, but without any kind of question mark of personality clash or whatever.
And to hear these two Brit rock veterans tell it, their working relationship has been something special.
It was nice to present ideas, which some of them pretty off the wall, you know, chord sequences and things, and David to get a grasp on them, you know, really immediately, and come in exactly the right, I guess, you know, emotional factor, passionate factor.
Don't forget gymnast.
Yeah, he's okay, vocal gymnast. He's a vocal gymnast.
I didn't want to go for notes that only dogs can hear. I had no choice with him. I had to go for it, mate. And there's not a lot of chest beaters left, so he had no choice but to grab hold of me. And the loincloths at the cleaners.
Can't wait. The Jimmy Page-David Coverdale experiment will be out next month.